Myranda Love here with the CEO and founder of Ninja Growth Strategies. And today what I'm going to be sharing with you are the 5 mistakes that you absolutely need to avoid when you are hiring a marketing coach or a business coach to help you grow your coaching and consulting business. Listen, I get it. There are tons of pop-up marketing coaches and consultants out there, business coaches online, teaching other coaches and consultants how to get clients and even using LinkedIn. So who should you trust? The last thing that you want to do is to make a mistake when you're hiring. And I've heard horror stories of people hiring the wrong people. I've hired the wrong people myself, and I absolutely do not want that to happen to you. So type in the comments, let me know that you're there. Let me know if this topic resonates with you, if you've made these mistakes before, or if you've hired somebody right now and you're not really sure, or maybe you haven't hired anybody at all, and that is definitely a mistake to avoid as well. But you want to make sure whenever you're investing in your business, you really avoid these 5 mistakes. So let me know, again, type in the comments if any of these resonate with you or if you've done it, but let's get into them right now. So number 1 mistake to avoid is somebody that's trying to teach you how to do things the old way. And I'm actually pulling these from my webinar, a bigger teaching class of where I go into what the old way and the new way and how we're different here at Ninja Growth Strategies. But to share you all of that right now, or you can go to businesscoachaccelerator.com if you want to go ahead and watch that webinar, then that's fine. But I'm going to share this with you right now. So the old way is like somebody who is telling you to do your champions list, like I know a lot of the franchise companies out there, Focal Point and some of the other ones. They're like, okay, make a list down of everybody that you know that could become a client or that could refer you. Well, that's great. So then you make a list of maybe 25 people if you're lucky, and then they tell you to go and follow up with them, send them newsletters, and keep asking them, hey, do you know anybody who I could help? Anybody who's looking for these type of qualities? That's just really outdated. It's the old way. It'll only take you so far. You're not going to be able to grow a successful, multiple 6-figure and 7-figure coaching business just simply relying on that initial list. I mean, you're going to tap that super fast. So that's an old way. It's an old technique. It used to be great, maybe when you had small dreams and you're wanting to, whenever you could actually go around and meet people or things like that, but it really doesn't work before the internet. But it really is unnecessary. It doesn't work today. It's going to dry up very fast. Another old way is somebody telling you to join BNI and go to networking groups. Well, right now, in the art of COVID, the times that we're in right now, I mean, in-person networking groups, they're not happening right now. And even when they were, hi Gina, welcome. Yeah, so it looks like this topic does resonate with you. So let me know more about that in the comments. And they definitely, so with the networking, I know I have not joined a BNI group. I do everything completely online. I 100% use the strategies that I teach in my business. But if you've got somebody who, like right now, what I've heard a lot with the clients that come to us that have been trying these networking groups is that you go to these groups. Hi, Elena. Thanks for being here. You go to these networking groups and they actually have the same people that are there every time. And so you say your spiel and you're like, okay, I'm looking for this type of client that I can help with this type of problem. Do you know of anybody? Send them my way. Well, if you're saying that to the same people every time, it's kind of like that. The old way of your champions list. You're going to tap that list very quickly. Those people only know so many people. And another thing that somebody told me from the BNI network groups is that, the opposite. Sometimes they are different people, and so it was really hard to find a relationship. But either way, at the end of the day, it was not a good strategy. It's definitely an old way. A lot of people are telling you to do posting on social media and posting, and and pay somebody to write articles for you or do blogging. And let me tell you, that does not convert either. It's not converting for them. So I asked them, they've been using that strategy, when they come to me for maybe 6 months and they paid somebody sometimes to help them. They're agonizing, spending, 15 hours a week or more actually writing this content that, you know, they think is going to be really good. But I'm like, okay, how many calls booked have you gotten from that? How many leads have you gotten? How many actual clients have you gotten from that? And they're like, none. I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense. It's not a good strategy. That way is not working out for you right now. So type in the comments and let me know if that's some of the strategies that you use, or even cold calling. I think it's a leader, I'm mentioning some names here, but I think it's Leadership Publishing Inc. I again have not invested in their program, but I have helped their clients. The people that have, I've helped them actually get clients. And they say that they're teaching them to do cold calling. So it's just the same thing as, like, you know, pick up the phone and cold call. I'm not saying that that isn't a strategy that maybe will work for you if you've got a team, but it would be a supplemental strategy. I even teach warm calling, you know, after people have opted into your webinar. Then, yeah, maybe give them a phone call to get them to book because they're a hot lead, get them to book the phone call, the strategy call with you, because you know that they have that problem right now, but that's not the strategy that they're teaching. They're teaching just to, you know, use the phone book and to cold call. So you can only reach so many people that way. And yeah, you may pick up a client after, you know, 2 or 3 months of phone calls and a long follow-up process, but it's the old way. So absolutely avoid people that are trying to teach you how to get clients using any of those strategies the old way. And if you want to see the new way, again, go ahead and check out my webinar where I reveal our new strategy here for you, the Ninja Growth System, how to go from invite to connect on LinkedIn to high ticket client in as fast as 48 to 72 hours, and how we're helping our clients get 15 to 25 plus sales calls booked a week. Go ahead and check that out so you can see some of the new way techniques. I'm not going to cover that in this video, but that's at businesscoachaccelerator.com. It's an absolutely free webinar that is extremely valuable. So go there and check that out. And okay, good question there, Jocelyn. Cold calling could be a last strategy, and it would be something that if you wanted to do, have a person doing that for you. Sometimes I've had my sales reps do that. I have used an outsourcing company, but I use it for warm calling. Again, I have not just kind of even like called my LinkedIn connections. I just don't need to do that because I'm implementing marketing strategies, messaging them on LinkedIn, email marketing, those sorts of things. And so to get them so they know who I am whenever we call, and we know that they have that problem. So I'm not just kind of trying to pick things out of nowhere. So yeah, and you're right with caller ID. A lot of people don't really answer the phone calls. So there are ways to do it, but you're really wanting to make sure that before you call them, that you have a relationship with them already, and that they know who you are, and like if they've opted into your webinar that solves the problem that you solve, then you know that they got that problem right now. So it is a good time to give them a call if they haven't booked that call with you yet. But you really let the internet marketing strategies, LinkedIn, email marketing, even automated text messages, and the webinar, you let that do the heavy lifting for you. So honestly, unless you're just sitting there and you're like, okay, I want more, or you've got a sales team, that's where the warm calling can be beneficial, but it's not your primary strategy at all. So number 2 mistake to absolutely avoid is hiring somebody that's never accomplished what it is that you're wanting to accomplish. Like they've never achieved a successful multiple 6-figure coaching business, and you're trying to start off, and they've never achieved that themselves. Maybe they're a general business coach, or they just help small businesses, or they're like, oh, I help anybody and everybody with a problem to solve. You don't want to hire somebody like that. You only want to hire somebody that has achieved what it is that you're looking to accomplish. Now, they can be only sometimes, 2 years ahead of you, or maybe even just 1 year ahead of you, but they can help you to eliminate that learning curve if they actually have achieved what it is that you're looking to achieve. I'm not suggesting that you have to stay with the same coach for the whole time. I actually suggest the exact opposite of that. I suggest hiring coaches that help you to get what it is that you need to solve right now. Get your lead funnel going, get the clients, get your program together and get it created. Know how to start taking sales calls, be prepared for that, the enrollment conversation and all of that. And then once you get that up and going, yeah, maybe it makes sense to then hire somebody that another mentor that has achieved something else, the next level. Because whenever the way that, I do my program is I'm very specific with helping coaches get to their first or their next 6 figures online using LinkedIn. So, if you want to get up and get going and have income and bankroll your business that way and bootstrap to then maybe go into Facebook ads or something like that, then yeah, hire somebody, get me to help you get these things going, get the income coming in, make your first multiple 6 figures. Then if you want to grow to 7 figures, yeah, you're going to need some paid traffic. And I'm not the expert at that. So it makes sense for me to point you in the direction of somebody that is the expertise in that. So you really want to make sure that you are hiring somebody that is doing what it is that you want to do, that they've accomplished that, and you want to be super specific with that. So that's mistake number 2 to avoid, is just hiring a generalist or somebody that hasn't accomplished what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Mistake number 3 to avoid is somebody who doesn't offer a specific outcome or they don't have a specific system, like a proven way of actually helping you to achieve that outcome. So, and I really have to stress this a lot with my clients that come to me, is that they're trying to sell their processes. They're trying to sell general business coaching before they come to me. They're trying to sell general small business coaching to any type of business. They're not specific with their outcome of helping you to double your profits or helping you to increase employee retention, which then, decreases overhead expenses and which increases your bottom line, increases profits. So specific outcomes like that. So for example, again, and my outcome is I help business coaches make $25,000 per month or more, working just 10 to 15 hours a week or less using the Ninja Growth System. So that's a very specific outcome that many of my clients achieve while they're going through the program. They'll hit the $25K per month or even $60K per month. So it's a specific outcome that I am sharing with my clients and saying, this is the goal. If you want this goal, I excel in that. And that is exactly what it is that my Business Coach Accelerator is for. I was able to achieve $25K per month in the very first 8 weeks of launching my coaching business now 3.5 years ago. And we've helped hundreds of others as well achieve their goals. Sometimes their goal is just $10K per month or $15K or $20K, whatever it is. But it's a specific outcome that I'm helping them to achieve. And so that way they hire me because they want that outcome. Not just, okay, yeah, we'll work on your business. You want to actually hire somebody that has a specific way of getting you there, has a roadmap you can follow, they've achieved it themselves, they've helped others achieve it, and they have it broken down into a repeatable system that you can implement with their help. So mistake number 4 to avoid is hiring somebody or purchasing just an info level only, like a course, or a info level product only that doesn't have that high level support and mentorship and that live interaction and accountability. And it actually will help them have that transformation that they're wanting in their business and not just information. Listen, I get it. I have made all these mistakes, but I have made this mistake as well, where you're going around spending, maybe $200 or $500 or even $1,000 or maybe even $2,000 I've purchased on some products that they just kind of sit there, and I'll go through all the material and they give you all the material at once. It's just kind of info. There's no live interaction. There's no Q&A. There's no help desk. There's no support and accountability to make sure that you're actually applying those strategies into the business, and somebody that still helps you to stay focused and to keep on track with achieving your goals that you discussed whenever they came on board with you, and not let you kind of go, like I'll have that happen sometimes still with my clients. They'll try to do this and they're like, okay, well, should I, wanting to work in this industry, and that's the industry that you're in. We're excited about that industry. I know that I can help you get clients in that industry. And then they're like, oh, maybe I should work with dentists, or maybe I should work with spas, or maybe I should work in this or this. And I'm like, okay, why are we switching to that right now when you're in a recession-proof industry that you know everything about, and there's money to be, that's your low-hanging fruit right there right now. You know, you're in it right now. You know that industry. You know their problems. You know their struggles. That's the one where I accepted you into my program that I was confident I could help you get that $25K per month or more. So let's switch it up right now. You know, let's get that income coming in, get that one funnel going, get your program created, get your webinar created, get all of that going for this, and get your first clients, get you up to your first six figures or multiple six figures or more in your coaching business. Then if you want to switch gears, fine. But, you know, I don't want to let my clients kind of be switching and hopping all over the place like you would do if they were just taking my program, if I just gave them access to the online membership site without keeping them accountable and being there to help them with strategy and to answer questions, because that is a mistake that a lot of people make, and it keeps them further away from their goal. So you don't want that. So type in the comments and let me know. I know that if this resonates with you, because I know that how I am or how I've been before, if I'm just trying to go through some training like that, then it actually brings up more questions sometimes or more possibilities than it does answers if I don't have that mentor to talk about it with. So make sure that you're hiring somebody that offers that high level of support and that transformation, and not just an online course. Because a lot of times, I mean, yeah, you may pick up one or two things of value from there, but you don't implement it, you stay stuck, you keep spinning your wheels, and it puts you further away to your goal than actually achieving your goal. So absolutely avoid that mistake. Mistake number 5 to avoid, I have seen this happen time and time again, and the people who actually do it, then they're like, wow, they pay it off very quickly. So don't be afraid to go into debt when you're investing in your business. I mean, even though, you know, if you've got access to your personal credit, or you've had some sales before where you can get like a PayPal capital loan or PayPal credit, which gives you 6 months to pay, or you've got credit cards or you can move things around, you can put it on multiple credit cards, even if it's in your business or in your personal, that you can use that to invest, you know, let's say $5,000, $10,000, or even $15,000 to learn these shortcuts. It's an investment in your business. So if you're the type of person that you're really struggling and you don't want to put that money down to invest in your business because, you know, you'd have to put it on a credit card and you're afraid of that, don't be, okay? Don't be, because if you put down, let's say like $10,000 or $8,000 or $15,000, and it's to help you get to $25,000 per month, that month or the next month and beyond and beyond and beyond, then it's an investment. It's not as if you're buying clothes or you're spending money, you know, on extravagant purchases, or, you know, going shopping or going on trips that's not going to pay you back. That truly is an expense. This is an investment to actually get somebody's help and that mentorship to hold your hand, somebody who's achieved what it is that you're wanting to achieve, and they can be there and have that high level of support to actually help you get the results that you've been wanting in your business. And yes, it is an investment. I've invested over $100,000 working with mentors and in trial and error and a bunch of things to really get to where it is that I am. And they have all, even the ones that, you know, I did hire somebody that was not a good fit, but everybody, you know, it's been a learning expense, and so that a learning experience. So the past 5 years, everybody that I've hired by following these 5 mistakes to avoid, I have gotten the results and then some that I wanted from that program and that mentor. But the lower products, the info level only products, I have not gotten the results on my own that way. And so I absolutely want to encourage you to don't be afraid to go into debt. To make a good debt. There's a difference between good debt and bad debt. And, you know, if you're okay with staying there with, you know, the money that you have in your bank account, and you're not willing to make an investment into growing your business, then honestly, this might not be the best fit for you, and entrepreneurship might not be for you. You might want to be the type that just stays with getting a job, and that's fine. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody, let me tell you, but for the people that are committed, decisive, resourceful, and willing to invest their time, money, and energy into actually growing their business, making the impact and income that they want to make, then credit is a fabulous thing to be able to use. There are tons of resources out there available, even for people that don't have good credit or think that they're tapped out right now. So there are a lot of resources that are available, and we're happy to help you with that as well. So hopefully this was a very value for you, and if you want to find out more about the new way and more about our specific strategies that I use here at Ninja Growth Strategies to help my clients achieve their results, then go to businesscoachaccelerator.com and sign up for my free web class, and I will absolutely share that with you. Thanks, Elena, for being here, and I will absolutely share that with you, and it's tons of value. It's the most valuable 45 minutes that you will spend growing your business, and once again, that is at businesscoachaccelerator.com. I will type that in here. I'll type it in so you can go there and grab that free web class right now. Accelerator.com, and then after you watch that web class, if you get some value out of there, and at the end of it, I do invite people that would be a good fit for a free breakthrough call with my team, where we'll talk one-on-one about your coaching business, find out what's working for you right now, what isn't. And if we determine that it's a good fit, I know that you're going to get the results. I want to help you. I think that the world will be a better place by me helping you get more clients and share your gifts in the world. And you are a true expert. You do have to have a way of helping people, either getting results for yourself, your clients, your employers, or your friends using the expertise that you have. You don't have to have a program already created. You don't have to have any of that. You don't have to have your avatar and all that all the way dialed in. That's the work. That clarity is the work that I help you do. But if you aren't a true expert at helping businesses or professionals, then go to NinjaGrowthStrategies.com/growth and book that free time to speak with us. It is a huge value, and we would love to help you. This is my third business now. I've been an online entrepreneur for 11 years, figuring these things out in online marketing. I've started and sold 2 prior businesses before being asked to coach and mentor. I'm more of a mentor because I help my clients do what it is that I've achieved in my coaching business. And using my system, my unique way of attracting clients online using LinkedIn. And that is, I've developed these strategies myself over the years, lots of trial and error. I've been monetizing LinkedIn now since 2012. So I definitely have huge value to share with you. I'm not a copycat. I have learned my lessons, earned them very hard and true. I have over 25 years of experience actually helping businesses grow before I started developing my own businesses and helping others. So I'm not, as I said, I'm not a copycat. I am definitely here to help you, and we are very picky with the experts that we bring in to help with this system. So take me up on that free phone call at NinjaGrowthStrategies.com/growth. If it's not a good fit, then we will absolutely let you know that and do my best to point you in the right direction, to give you some resources, so that way you get the help that you're needing and that's most appropriate for you. And either way, you're going to leave that phone call with a clarity about your business and a plan for your next steps. That I can promise you. So this has been, welcome to the new people that are just coming on. Just kind of watch this, and if you're watching in the after, then you can hashtag a replay. If you're watching this on YouTube or LinkedIn or someplace else, I actually am coming live right now in my free Facebook group. It's called The Art of Attracting High-Ticket Clients on LinkedIn, and it's a Facebook group, The Art of Attracting High-Ticket Clients on LinkedIn. So welcome to everybody that is in this group, in this growing community. I love to have you here. If you're watching it on YouTube, then subscribe as well, and take me up on that the free web class. No commitment at all. It's just simply tons of value for you. And then if from there you want to speak with us on the phone, then we will set aside that time to help you, because I'm extremely passionate about this, extremely passionate about my impact of making in the world that I get to make by helping you make your impact and achieve your income goals and help the clients that you're supposed to help. So Myranda love, everybody, signing out. Great chatting with you. Happy to be here to your success, and we will talk soon. Bye.